Okay, so you guys have got all these professional YouTubers that live in vans and cars, and they've been got all this sinks and stuff, right? Just stuff. This is literally like probably well, let me a quick background, 2 seconds. TBI, I got a video. This is newbie, by the way. So I'm a little scattered just because I got a head injury 2 years ago that took everything from me because well, it did. So I'm still fighting it. Long story short, he's my rehab dog, and I'm gonna show you the truth about when you have nothing and you're really living out of your car. And this ain't gonna be no pretty. This is the truth is I have a friend, Sarah, that allows me to run my extension cord over here. And sorry about the rain. And it plugs in to my jackery. And that jackery was given to me. It's a power station, and that'll power. So if you look in here, you'll see I just got 2 sleeping bags for me and him for the whole back, pretty much. So it's like a Nissan, I don't know, whatever big old Nissan, not Ultimas, you know what I mean. But like those little crappy mini swamp cooler wannabes, they'll work to just get you by, if you're sweating to death, you know what I mean? And I would never leave my dog in a truck if it was 95 with a swamp cooler. I mean, that would just be, you're done. That's doomed. So no, if you're gonna do it right with a dog, you're gonna have to be able to deal with it. But yeah, so I got this bowl up there. This is getting ready to be moved. So I just got this tent fan yesterday, so I hung it up there to plug into the jackery because it is summertime, even though right now it's 59, which is weird because Missouri's weird. But yeah, so come around here. Oh, the reason I screwed up. Oh, on my again, sorry, this ain't no flash video. It's on my clothes right here. So basically, whenever we travel to my doctor's appointments and stuff, I take all the clothes, the guitars, put them back there safely, and then that way he can come up here and chill with me, because he's always sitting next to me. Literally sits like a human. I'll see if I can get some video of that. But the reality of actually living in a car and van is you're going to have to A, be able to put up with being dirty, B, get cleaning supplies however you can, and C, constantly be cleaning. That's especially if you have a dog. So when you're watching these I just watched this girl on YouTube, and she's got this dog, and she's got this fancy van that's spotless, right? And I'm going, impossible. You cannot have a dog in a vehicle and it's gonna be, spotless. You're just not. And then so you're gonna have to put up with not a lot of showers, finding ways to showers. I get all my water in the mornings, and I get it, and I put it down there. So we got 2 gallons of water and a whole bunch of little bottles and stuff. Newbie kid, my boy Newbie, he wants to go for a walk, but it's raining. Come inside. Come inside. He hates the walk in the rain. Come on. See? And if Miss Sarah here wasn't a friend of mine, I'd be basically trespassing in this alley, and the backyard. But she does allow me to plug up here. nice, 10 by 10 canopy, because if you've seen the guitars, the way that long story short, I used to be a musician first. Well, I was a plumber first, then a professional musician, then owned a construction company. Then I had a company move me out to Missouri. Got hit in the head when I was looking into how people bid here, because it's different in every city that you go to. Jacksonville is going to be different than Denver, which is different than LA, which is different than Springfield, Missouri. So, yeah. And head injuries take a while to heal from, so when they say, oh, you're ready to go back to work, and you're not anywhere near, and the hospitals are battling and lawyers are battling, and I just stay out of it and do what my doctors tell me to do, because my health, if I don't have it, I can't do anything, which is what I'm realizing is my brain says, go, 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 and I go to do it, and my body doesn't let me, because that's part of having a TBI. So there's a lot to it. I usually wake up, walk in, Sarah's dog. It's just because he's out and we're out, but yeah, see stuff like this. It's inconvenience for other people. That's basically when you're living in your car, you always want to be an inconvenience for other people and be as inconspicuous as possible, as I'm sitting here with a blue tarp and all that. But like, I just put this up yesterday to try it, because I'm gonna use it for playing shows. With that inverter, I can power a small PA, and yeah, basically I want to pull into a parking space by like a farmer's market or something, put up my own little gear and play at farmers markets and stuff like that, coffee shops, just chill acoustic music, man. I've already done the hustle bustle of the labels and all that kind of good stuff. So now, since I can't work, says the state, the doctors, and everybody else, then I'm going to work on myself and making myself better, and keeping my dog alive and happy, and keeping this thing clean as I can, and yeah, I mean, just like, it is what it is, like, I screwed it up. I bought it, and I screwed it up the first day, and I had the hinge. That's what all those hinges or straps are in there for, is to hold the door shut, because I couldn't re-put it back on when I had to fix something on the door. You got your ball, boy. You got your ball. You want to play some games? Let's see if you got your ball. Let's get. Okay. You want? Good boy. Yeah, that's the moves, and I do have a thing I'm starting called Nomadic Tribe. So if you're interested, hit like, subscribe, and it's basically a lot of I'm looking for a network of good people. When I say good people, I'm talking about actually good people, like, that are just going through life and just being kind to others. And I know that there's other groups out there that get together that do van lives and nomad groups and stuff. I don't have a clue about them. I only have internet because she lets me use hers. So I won't be able to post as often as all these other streamers that have the money to go. And that's what I kind of want to touch on real quick too, is I've noticed that all these streamers that have van life and all that, they're all nurses, or they're ex-army, they're in. So nurses have to sleep in a lot at work, where it's like bunks. You're in barracks. Same thing in the army. So it's small spaces, it's confined. They're used to being in small spaces. Me, you know, now you've got all these, like I said, I've watched, I think 4 or 5, 300, or I don't know. They got a ton of followers on YouTube, right? And they live out of their vehicles, from a Camaro to vans to Suburbans like mine to, you know, stuff like that, you know. And I'm going, wait a minute, you guys all kept all these. You were in the Army while you're living and you're going through nursing school, and you're doing so. You either had financial help doing all of this while you're custom building it, where they were able to work and instead of spending money in rent, they invested into their vehicles. Well, my story's a little different. You're looking at a convict, which means felon, with a brain injury and mental health issues. So I'm a little different. I'm 49, Gen X proudly, and I won't get sponsored by anybody because they're not going to sponsor me. So you will get the truth from this video, and if you're around me, I'll get the truth, period, because I don't believe in BS and nobody. It's just, yeah, just be kind and do the right thing. That's what Nomadic Tribe's always been about. Yeah, I'll show you the patch. Yeah, we were an actual club for a long time. I'm the last remaining member. And here locally, I had to talk to the clubs here locally and let them know, hey, I'm the last one, and I'm cool with all of them, and part of the Confederation of Clubs, all that stuff. And I'm not gonna get into any biker stuff, but yeah, I mean, I had to just sell my Harley, and that's how I got this, was because I can't ride, and it's all due to a TBI. And maybe I'll put somehow, if I can figure out how to cut in a thing of the hit, you know, video of the hit, and edit that in here. I will. If not, well, you know, I pretty much long form these things anyway. So if you're watching this on TikTok, cool, man. Thanks, appreciate all you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, which is what I pretty much made this for, I just want to introduce myself to the YouTube world. Some of you guys follow me from COD. I know it's funny to see me, like, now you see the face of somebody, you know, you play with online. So what's up? So if you play with me on COD, playing video games while I'm chilling in here, you know, with newbie, that's, now you know what I'm saying. I gotta go walk the dog or feed my dog. Now you know what I'm talking about, y'all. Me and my clan, or the clan I'm in and stuff. And so yeah, you can have good times, and that's my getaway. Is I'm a F1 fan and music and playing COD, Call of Duty Mobile, and you know, ain't nobody like that gonna sponsor me. So, and nobody from no vehicles or any products gonna sponsor me. But I'll show you what I have learned and have learned on the way, is that you do need a way to heat yourself in the winter and a way to cool yourself in the summer. I mean, it's just the basics of life, and you got to know how to survive. So, you know, if you have, the more money you have, obviously, the more comfort you're gonna have. So you literally pay for convenience wherever you go. So if you want better food, which is a convenience for your body, you're gonna have to pay more. If you want better clothing, convenience for, well, the market nurse. But anyway, you get my point. These videos here are gonna be real, and if you're watching on TikTok, you already know, man, like, sometimes I'll be rambling, but it's truth. And I just wanted to introduce myself to everybody on YouTube and say hello. And this is Newbie. I'm Jonathan. Or Irish, however you guys remember me and know me. Yeah, I'm just a musician that, artist that lives out of his truck. So if you want the truth, then I just got it. So I got like I gotta get it all done up and stuff. And so this is literally the beginning. You're literally watching the beginning of the next chapter, which is I've got to go through all the lawyer processes, and like now I got court dates and stuff I got to go do for the head injury stuff. And like my thing is, I'm not looking at Social Security as like, yo, disability is my like end all be all. No, it is literally just to help me get through until I'm healed up to where I can, because those that know me know that like if I go walk him for 3 hours, then I'm gonna probably pass out for a while. And it's just when you're healing up from a head injury, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort from the individual and the individuals around them. So kindness, empathy, calmness, peace, all the things you think you find in van life, yes, you can, because I'm dealing with the TBI, with PTSD, and you know, I'm just being open and honest with you because, you know, I've had a rough life, so you know, I know how to survive, and at the same time, I'm a very, very kind person and will give anything I could to anybody to help them. And that's usually what gets me in trouble, is going and helping somebody. And you know, my old tour manager used to tell me, he said, "You want more drama in life? Just go say hi to somebody." But hi, I'm no one, or Jonathan, and this is Newbie, and you're watching Nomadic Tribes channel. So welcome from YouTube, from TikTok. This is just another one, so saying hi. So you'll have some music coming up soon. TikTok and YouTube, you'll have some music as soon as I can get all this stuff uploaded, and there might be some already uploaded on YouTube. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, you figured out my channel. I think I've linked it on my TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me over to YouTube, that'd be way cooler, because I can do lives over there cooler and do a lot more. There's just more things for me to be able to do. The way that I go live is easier on YouTube than on TikTok. But either way, because I don't have a computer to sit here and like be a professional streamer. So like, this is just me and my iPad, man, because I lost my phone. I don't even have a phone number right now, so that's legit. So we'll see y'all later, and I just want to show you the actual legits of, you know, and my bathroom stuff's under the front seat too. So yeah, front seat's closed, bathroom, all that stuff. And then yeah, like when we go tomorrow to my doctor's appointment tonight, I'll have all this packed up and in the back, and we'll jump in the front, move to my doctor's place, move stuff in the front, put this stuff back in the back, and yeah, sleep. It just kind of sucks when it's rainy and crappy out because it's muddy, so that's why I kind of put this thing up, so we can try to keep the mud down, you know, and also be able to perform under. So when it gets hot, you know, I'll have fans, and that's what the Jackery, the portable like power station thing is. I mean, it works for me, and I'm not sponsored or nothing like that. It's, I think it's a 200 watt one, but I'm looking at, when I leave, if I get some money, my tax returns are coming in, I'm probably gonna get a generator and some kind of air conditioner, because I need a generator, run a bigger PA for when I put on like shows and parties in parks, and then I need also a generator that's big enough to power a big space heater, or not a big space heater, but the heater I have in there, which is 1500 watts, and I need the one big enough for that, and the AC, whatever the air conditioner is, and the PA. So yeah, it's not like a huge one. So yeah, that's my goal, is just to be music ready at all times, to be able to record and then have a phone plan. And yeah, you gotta have money for gas and all that, but right now the only thing I can do to make cash is play music, or if you guys are donate for whatever reason, because the state won't let me work and my doctors won't let me work. So it's literally been me living off of help from my friends and my fans, And I just want to also say thank you from that, from me to you, because, yeah, I mean, like, newbies not had food sometimes, and, like, it gets tough, and it's not because I suck as a musician or anything like that. It's just the healing, and that's the reality of life, and it can happen to anybody. I went from owning 4 businesses and 3 houses and stuff like that, to cancer and TBIs, to this. So, and I've known people who treat me as a millionaire. Oh, different. I can literally pop up a montage of pictures. I might just do that for fun right now. Montage of pictures, and then now, like, if you tried to call them, maybe, and I've seen it in person, and it's just so funny as the money leaves, how many roaches scatter. So you meet the real people, I think, at the bottom. And I've lived at the top, bottom, middle, everywhere. I've lived in every class, been above millionaire, and I've been to where I'm at now, bottom, worst part of my life. And I literally lived in 10 over the winter. So I'm here to tell you that empathy, compassion, love, and all that is the only thing. As you start losing that, the more money you make, the more soul they take. And that's basically what it boils down to in life. Is if you want to have creature comforts, then yeah, you're not going to be able to do what you want to do, and what your soul and your heart, your journey might have you. Like, I want to be recording music and doing this, or do I want to be out working? And yes, I would want to be out working and making money. That'd be great, but I can't. Body is like, think. So, yeah. Sorry, my brain. It is what it is. So I'm just saying, be kind. And just be kind. And it'll all work out. And it'll be alright in there. It'll be alright if you're a millionaire. It'll be alright if you're in the middle. And it just sucks sometimes, life. But that's the reality of living in the back of a vehicle and a car when you're not a content creator, and you're not sponsored by this, and you're not like having mom and dad. I don't have any family like sending me money. No, it's literally just me on my own, and only my music is making any money that comes in for me. So yeah, again, just liking it and subscribing would be great, and I'll get back into listen to my crap and more into this as we get into videos. And I've already done like some like other like introduction to guitar videos and stuff. So just check out the channel, check me out. And it is what it is. I am who I am, and I'm no one, because it's like no ego. So it's like no one, it's no ego. It's just, I don't want any drama. I just want to live life, do good, and have good prevail over bad. That's it. Pretty simple. And yeah. So a lot of thank yous I should probably say too. A lot of people. But if I start naming names and forgetting people, I'm gonna mess that up. So you guys all know who you are. It's not very many at all. There's probably like my daughter and Zebra. And like I said, I don't want to name other people like Minnesota Susie Shore. I try. I will like thank you all for all just hanging out and being kind, because that's all we've done is just hang out and be kind to each other and listen to each other and talk to each other. And so that's what like Nomadic Tribe's all about, is doing that, hanging out, and all the good people getting together, and we're just a tribe of people that understand and can talk to each other. And it'd be cool if like some people who were following me started following like you, Minnesota Susie, or Sabra, or Shar, or whoever, and you guys start talking and interacting, and something great happens. Like, I think that'd be great. So like that's why I'm trying to do Nomadic Tribe and make it not just a music company, but a complete tribe of counselors and lawyers and doctors and stuff like that to musicians and artists, and you know, I'm just, you know, and just good people. Is gonna be in the Nomadic tribe. Just good people. So stay tuned, because this will be interesting. I know this is long and wordy, and I apologize for my bringing in my nausea and stuff. But like, it is what it is, and you just gotta keep going. But I'm just tired of seeing reality videos about living in cars, and you look in there and they've got like stoves and ovens and freezers and fridges and like every creature comfort. Like, I've got a space heater that somebody got me this winter. We just got some of the tents are still like there from the tarp, and some part of the tent is the front of the window too, the old part. So I even reused an old tent. So reusing stuff, finding cheap products that do actually work are great finds, and honestly, any help that you get from friends, those are your friends. I used to have a tour manager used to tell me all the time, your friends are not the people who come up and try to like ask you for merch and stuff, or you know, like how much, you know, what can I get, what swag can I get, you know, can you hook me up with a t-shirt? Your friends are the people who come up and buy your t-shirt and all that and tell you to keep change, you know, like those are your friends. So keep that in mind, and it's not bad, you know what I'm saying? So peace, go love somebody.